Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Powerfont, and welcome back to Twin Flame Tuesdays Divine Masculine. Okay, welcome to all the new subscribers. Okay, Divine Masculine, I just want you to know that I do enjoy doing your readings because you're quick to the point, in and out, no fluff, straight up, no chaser. Okay, so let's see what we can get here for this week. Let's see. If you can't tell, I have a new microphone. This is my first time using it, so hopefully y'all don't hear every single gurgle that I make, but you might. Starting off with the Empress. Okay, Venus. The Empress is all about expressing your creativity. Sometimes you get so caught up in the practicality of the real world that you forget that you are a creative being, whether you are building something like a carpenter, or creating another human life through parenthood, or art like we normally think of. You have visual art, you have performing arts, there are a plethora of things that you can do to create. Okay, whether that's gardening, okay, turning the house into a home, okay, but you have to give yourself the freedom to do that. Make space in order for you to create or express yourself creatively. Okay, I feel like there is a lot of, what's the word? When you express yourself creatively, it builds your confidence, it builds your self-esteem, it improves your problem-solving skills, because you have to kind of think creatively in order to solve any type of problem. So maybe that is the key here. Okay, get creative with those problem-solving skills. Why? Six of Cups. The past is right there, and this is 3, this is 6. So multiplying, doubling up or doubling down, if you will. So this is all about looking at the past, right? Looking back, seeing where you've been, how far you've come, and the choices that you have made that have led you to where you are now. And so what the Six of Cups is saying is that you need to look at those past memories and just enjoy them. Okay, look back on them with fondness, with happiness. Okay, because there is new knowledge, new information that comes when you reflect. Okay, you got to know where you're going. You got to know where you've been in order to know where you're going, right? So we talk about creative problem solving skills, right? So think about problems that you've had in the past and how you were able to solve those issues without doing something evasive, or an easy way to solve a problem. Is like the answer is just right there. It's like a light bulb just gonna turn on. Okay, let's see. How were we able to solve problems in the past? Ooh. Now, some of y'all might be nervous, but you were prepared for when the problem came along. You were already prepared. It's like you were ahead of the game. That's how you troubleshoot. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Okay, that is, and it's funny because this is 16. 3, 6, 16. So that is a difference of what? 10. Ending and new beginning. But that all corresponds to Wheel of Fortune. Big. Okay. Higher knowledge. Okay. This is what happened in the past, right? This is the past. We're reflecting on the past. You were prepared, but at the same time, dang, what was I going to say? Shoot. This problem in the past set you up to be able to solve this current issue that you're having now, right? You remember that you had to jump out of the window, right? So I bet you made sure that the glass, okay, would easily break. You ain't have no double pane glass this time. You ain't have no bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? It's not just thick plastic. You made sure that glass could easily break in the case of emergency so you could jump out the window, okay, and down to safety. I know this don't look like safety, but it could be safety down there, okay? It's likely safety. In this reading, it's going to be safety, okay? So, creative problem solving skills, reflecting on past problems where you were able to creatively problem solve. Boom. And the Tower is a reminder of that past issue that you had that you were able to resolve. Okay? Because you were prepared. The past prepares you for the future. You might even think that this incident is extremely similar or almost exactly like what happened before, right? The energy just feels the same. It feels very familiar, okay? And so instead of living in the distress or the deception, the disgrace, you are pushing through adversity. How? How? What are we doing to avoid distress, chaos, ruin? Eight of Pentacles, working hard. I told you was already prepared. You prepared these pentacles for such a time like this. Pentacles, money, cashing in. Some of y'all might have to dip into like an emergency financial fund that you save because you remember, hey, I need to save money for a rainy day, and boom, now it was raining. Right? Because last time you had this Tower, you didn't have a rainy day fund and you was kind of pulled apart financially. But not this time. Not this time. You're going to have to dip into that rainy day fund that you worked hard to save up for. Okay? Oh, well, yeah, I guess we can just do it like this. Might as well, huh? Another six. We're going to have to look at the sixes. So now that you realize that the financial issue and what you are gonna have to do, what you need to do, you can't just walk away from the issue. Okay, you can't. That's not how it works. I know you would like it to work like that, but it's not gonna work like that, sweetie. Okay, you're gonna have to take the road less traveled. Okay, this is a new journey, something that you are working toward, right? You learned your lesson. So you took everything that was important and you're taking it with you. The Six Swords, masculine energy, feminine energy, inner child. And you got this nice wand here, passion, drive, motivation. Okay. You are motivated and you know what I just noticed? The water on this side is very still, but here it's a little rough and choppy because he's got the wand in that side of the water. But even though the wand is just on this side, the water still should be rough on this side because the boat is moving the water. It's physics, right? So on one side, everything is cool, calm, smooth, but there are also some, I don't want to say rough times or hardship, but there are some waves, okay? And we know that waters represent emotions. So on one side, you probably feel calm and cool and glad that you had this emergency fund to pull from, but you are also upset or frustrated with yourself for even having to tap into the emergency fund. But the emergency fund is what it's for. It was an emergency. You used it for an emergency. It's okay. You know, you can still continue to add to it. Luckily, it's not that once it's gone, it's gone. You can continue to, because you got to put that money back, right? You got to just keep on doing what you was doing, making the same periodic deposits that you were before, and just saving up, because rainy day is going to come. Okay, so don't feel guilty that you had to dip into your emergency fund, and this is probably like the last bit of your emergency fund, because it might not be nothing left after this. Okay, but that's all right. It's okay. Be glad that you had it. Be glad that you had it to dip into. So now we're going to look at these sixes and see what that's all about. Let me see here. Where is it? Where is it? That's not it. Oh, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Irritability. Yeah, I would be a little irritable if I had to tap into my emergency fund too. Okay, but it's an emergency. There's no way that you could have planned for this. So I need you to give yourself some grace and give yourself a pat on the back because you had the emergency fund ready to go through all of your hard work, all of your sacrifice, your focus. Okay, if you weren't able to focus, then you wouldn't have the emergency fund to begin with. Okay, and I know that might not be like, oh, creative problem solving, but creativity comes in all forms. Okay, so just be glad that you were living comfortably enough. Okay, because this can also represent personal finances. Okay, and so be glad that you had the personal finances available to you to fix the problem. Here you probably were trying to think of other ways that you could have solved the problem without dipping into the emergency fund, but you looked at the past, you did your reflection, and you realized you was kind of scrambling, and this is just an easier, more calm, soothing, less chaotic or erratic way of resolving the issue of this tower. Okay, so I hope this is all that you needed, and I pray that your emergency fund is plentiful. All right, y'all. Peace.